lesson 5.4 is point slope form. So lesson 5.1 we learned slope. Lesson 5.3 we learned point slope. Or excuse me, slope intercept. And today we're learning point slope. And then after today we're going to take a break, and I think if I can get it right, I'm probably going to have a review worksheet, and we're going to do like a little quiz later this week. Okay? Yes. Yes, I got your last chapter test. It's in my to be graded pile because I just got it today. Okay, so now point slope form. Point slope form right here. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And so when we talk about y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, the idea here, I'm going to try something, see if I can use this as like a highlighter here. But the idea here is you have to be, never mind, it colors over it. What am I thinking? It seemed like a good idea, okay? It really did. Good idea, didn't pan out. So, in point slope form, you have to be able to find and fill in m. What's m stand for?
Multiply.
No.
Slope. Multiplication.
Robbie answers with slope, and he hasn't seen either of the last two lessons. Okay, the rest of you guys are slacking here. And you know how he got slope? You know how I can almost guess he got slope?
I looked at the paper.
He read it.
And Robbie.
So,
Robbie for once.
okay, now, seriously guys, focus with me. Help me out here. So, point slope form. M is slope, right there, right? M is slope. So we have to be able to fill in the slope, and we have to be able to fill in x1 and y1. And notice it says x1 is the x coordinate, y1 is the y coordinate. Basically, you have to be able to fill in, it's x1, comma, y1. It's an ordered pair is what you're trying to fill in there. Okay? M is the slope and an ordered pair. That's what we have to know. Slope in, coordinate x1, y1. I guess now that I think about it, it says it right there. So, write an equation in point slope form of the line that passes through the given point with the given slope m.
That's close point.
Okay.
Blood.
David. Look at what we're given. These are the, just like yesterday, we're starting off with really, really easy type. We have the ordered pair 8, negative 4. I'm told m is 2/3. What's m stand for again? Slope. There we go. Okay, I'm getting more of you. So we're going to fill in point slope form here. So I'm going to fill in y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, do you see the pieces? First of all, what do we know about ordered pair? What's the order in an ordered pair? Is it xy or yx? xy? Alphabetical, right? So right here at 8, negative 4, these are your x and y values. Specifically, they're going to go in place of x1 and y1. Okay? So, can you figure this all out? M equals 2/3. Where am I going to put that? Right there for M. X1 is 8. Where am I going to put that?
The y.
No. It's an X. X1 is 8. I'm going to put it in for X1. The y value is negative 4. I'm going to put it in for y1. All you have to do is rewrite the equation with those numbers in there. You leave the x and y as they are. Everything else gets filled in. So I'm going to say y minus What's the y value from the ordered pair? Y value was -4. So y minus -4 equals m. What's my m value? Says it right here, yes?
2/3.
M is 2/3. Parentheses, still just regular x, minus, what's my x1 value?
8.
8. You're pretty much there. There's one, this is how you leave your answer. There's one small thing you clean up that Math Excel won't like.
Is the
I don't think they'll let you leave minus and negative, will they?
no? Yeah.
I don't think they do. What is minus a negative?
Pause.
It's a positive. So I'm going to rewrite this as y plus 4 equals 2/3 times x minus 8. There is your point slope form. Okay. Don't make it harder than what it is. This stuff's easy. Okay. I'm not saying everything in the notes are easy, but this part's easy. You guys help me out with the next one?
Oh, it's gonna go x, y, then x to negative.
In the ordered pair,
So x and y.
it's x and y. And keep in mind, these are going to go in place for x1, y1. What's the equation we're filling in? Point slope form of y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay. Use the last example to model for us. I want one of you guys to tell me. Y minus y1. How am I going to rewrite y minus y1?
Y plus 7
Okay.
equals.
So, hold on. One piece at a time here. If it's y minus y1, it's y minus, what's the y value?
7.
7. So we just make it y minus 7. Okay. What goes in for m?
2. No, m.
No. -2. M equals -2. So I'm going to put -2 here for m. What about x minus x1?
So x minus -3.
There we go. X minus the x1 value, -3.
But that's going to become a plus because you can't do
Okay, yeah. Clean it up. Really the key is minus negatives become pluses. So this one I'm going to write as y minus 7 equals -2 times x plus 3 in parentheses. Okay? That stuff's the easy stuff today.
Now,
Piece of cake. Don't make it harder than what it is.
now the graph.
Yeah, we have to graph a little bit, but it's doable.
I should.
It's a lot like yesterday in that when we graph, we need a point and a slope. We're going to do the same type graphing. Okay? Graph each equation. Notice what form is this in?
Right, right.
No.
You should know.
What's the title of the lesson?
Graph each equation. So equation.
No, the lesson is called point slope form.
Oh,
Right there, guys. Point slope form. So this is in point slope form. And the whole key here is that we are told an ordered pair and we are told a slope. So what I need you guys to find is what x1, y1 is and I need you to tell me what M is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyone got any of that information for me about what X1 and Y1 are and what M is?
Well, X is 2. X is 2, and then Y. M is 3.
It's X minus 2, X minus X1, so the first number in the ordered pair is 2. What else? What's in place of Y1? It's Y
3.
plus 3. Now, folks, use the opposite signs in the numbers. It says Y plus 3. That's really the idea of saying Y minus negative 3. Which is why I have to use negative 3. Over here, it was X minus 2, so it's X, so we just use the 2 there. So the ordered pair we're going to be using is the 2, negative 3. What's my slope? What's in the position of slope here?
Well, I'm sorry. The slope. Well, no, negative 2. That's all I know.
Yep, exactly. You guys, line it up. What's in the position of slope?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. Now, are the rest of you guys trying to figure this out, or I'm not convinced here? Another one comments from you. Right there, guys. Slope, negative 2. That's an easy question to answer. Answer the easy ones for me, guys. Okay. Start by graphing the point. How do we graph the ordered pair 2, negative 3? We go where?
You go to the 2 line and go down 3.
We go where?
Up 2. No, down 2. Over 3. No, up 2. Oh. No, go to 2 mark. 2 down.
Okay. First number left or right. So this is an ordered pair, so we're going to go over 2, down 3.
And then you can go up.
Hold on. Hold on. That right there is this point, okay? Now, how do we use slope? What's our phrase we learned for slope on Friday and we used again yesterday? If you don't know, flip back in your notes and look. You've got to know this. What did you say, Jason?
Rise over run.
Rise over run. Yes? Okay. Now, when we talk about rise over run, what is negative 2 as a fraction? You make it a fraction by putting it over 1. So this is going to be negative 2 over 1. So right here, from the point I just graphed, we're going to rise negative 2, which says I'm going to go down 2.
Over 1.
And then I'm going to go over 1, which means I'm going to go
Up. Down.
no, over. I'm going to run 1, over 1. So you've got 2 dots there. Could you make other dots if you want to?
Yes.
Yeah. You could go down 2, over 1 again. You could go, don't forget, you could also reverse this and go
Up 2 and 1.
up 2, left 1. Graph your line.
Oh, yeah, it's just straight line.
Yeah, straight lines are overrated.
Straight line.
Hey, do you have your points?
Yeah.
I'll take it, you know? I mean, yes, I'd like to see you connecting the points, but if I can see your points in your line, yeah, good enough. You attempt a line, good enough. Okay. Y minus 1 equals 2/5 times x plus 4.
No, you guys can have fun with this one.
This one is in, again, point slope form. Start to write the actual slope. Okay, guys. In order to graph this, I need a point and I need a slope. So I need a XY ordered pair and I need a slope. Okay. Jacob, give me one of the pieces. Whether it be part of the XY ordered pair, whether it be part of the slope, or whether it be the slope, that is. Okay. I say, and this is why I tried to write this right below, so you could kind of match pieces up. Okay. X. Although technically X is not going to be 4, it's going to be,
-4.
remember using the opposite sign? Because really when we say X plus 4, this is X minus -4. Okay. Did you have another piece you were going to do?
I'm assuming 1.
What?
1.
What about 1?
Is that the Y?
Mm-hmm. And the opposite of minus is plus, so it is going to be plus.
Positive.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Lily, you got the slope for me?
Is it 2?
Uh-huh. Yep. Right here, whatever's in front of the parentheses, so my slope is 2/5. Okay. What do I graph first, guys?
The 5. No, the 2. No, the -4. No, the 1.
You're changing your answer like
Jesus,
4
Dave.
times already.
In general, what do I graph? I'm graphing the point, right? The -4, 1. So how do I graph -4, 1? From the center, we're going left 4 and
Up 2.
up 1. Just graphing my ordered pair here. So right there, -4, 1 is this guy right there. What's my phrase for slope? Rise over run. So from this point that I already graphed, I'm going to rise 2, run 5. What's a rise 2 look like?
Up 2.
Up 2. What's a run 5 look like?
Down. Over 5.
Over 5. So there's my 2 points. If you want another point, go up 2, over 5 again. Okay, I think I tried to redraw and I made it worse, but again, you have to point 2/10 the line. I'm happy enough. Okay. It's just like yesterday. We went through all the different pieces, right?
Yeah.
Here they gave us the equation, we graphed it. Well, turn to the back. Now they're giving us the line. We're going to write the equation.
But we could do anywhere, right? Like either like 2 dots, like the first 2 I'll do.
Well, we have to do 2 legitimate dots here. That's the key. Now,
Like the first one we can do 1 over 1, 2.
No.
So we go up 1, go up 2 over 1. 4?
you're giving me 3 different numbers in there. I'm so confused.
No, look, okay, so like right in the middle, like where the line crosses the first.
Okay, so one of my points could be,
Yeah, right there it is.
what is that ordered pair? flip it. It's left to right 0 and up 1. So that ordered pair right there is 0, 1. What's another ordered pair we could use?
You go up 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
So this point right here?
Yeah.
Could we use that? We could.
You could also use 2, 2.
You could, yep. So we could use, that's 2, 2. The other one is 4, 3. Now, we don't really need all 3 points, do we? You just need 2. Now, I also need a slope. Again, what's my phrase for slope? Rise over run. How far do I rise if we just use these closest 2 points here? You rise 1, we run 2. So what kind of slope do I have? Slope of 1/2. Where does slope go at in that equation? That is going to go in place of the letter M. So right there, if rise over run is 1/2, slope is 1/2. Now, let's see.
Now this next one?
Hold on. I haven't done this one yet. Directions asked us to write this in point slope form.
Oh.
So we've got to fill in 3 pieces here. I need to know y1, I need to know m, and I need to know x1. We've got m. What do you want to use for your xy ordered pair?
1.
I need an ordered pair.
So like 1. I don't know. Like 1, 1. That's not an ordered pair.
We've got 3 ordered pairs here to pick from.
Oh, okay. So we could do 2, 2.
It has to be on the line. It can't be some made up random number. Okay. David says 2, 2. He's about the only one talking to me. Jason sometimes. The rest of you when I pick on you. Okay? So, fill this in here.
So
Still going to be y minus, what's my y up here?
2.
Nice, picking the 2, 2. X is 2, y is 2, right? So, y minus 2 equals m. What's m?
1.5.
1/2.
Parentheses x minus 2.
Let's see, x minus 2. There is one possible answer for that problem. Now, this is something where Math Excel will actually accept a couple different answers, because if they give you 2 different points, like David chose to use 2, 2. What if Jason uses 0, 1? Could he have a correct answer there?
Yes.
Yeah. What if Jacob uses 4, 3? Could he have a correct answer there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I use the 0, 1 instead, you could come up with y minus, again, xy, y minus 1 equals 1/2 times x minus 0. Okay? Either or work. And if you want to use 4, 3, you can use 4, 3. Okay? They're not all going to look the same, and that's fine.
Now this next one. This next one we can do 2, 2. Oh no, we can't.
There's no point at 2, 2.
What we could do, 3, no, 1, 2, 3. We could do like 3.5. Like,
No halves, because you're estimating at that point. You don't know if it's a half. Whole numbers only. Okay, right here. Does it look like there's a point at 3, 1?
Yes.
Definitely.
And then you can go up to left 1. Oh no.
No.
How? Okay.
How about,
Up 3.
I say you could go up 3, left 1 right there, I think. I think that's supposed to be on. Or you could go over here, and that could work. Okay? So if we use this one that is up, this is the ordered pair 2, 4. And don't forget, what is my slope? Rise over run? How far do I rise to get to the level of the next dot? I'm going to rise 3. How far do I run? Run 1.
Yeah.
What is 3 over 1 reduced to?
1 over 3.
No.
No.
3 divided by 1 is
3.
3. So I can use m equals 3. And then we could use either of these two pairs. Remember, in a pair it is xy. So, fill it in. It's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay. Y minus, what's a y coordinate you want to use?
2, 4.
So the y is,
2, 4, sorry, 4.
the y is 4. So y minus 4 equals m. What's m?
3.
Slope of 3 times x minus, now, David, you said 4 here, right?
Yep.
What's its partner?
2.
We have to use the 2.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, that was easy.
This is easy.
That was
As
easy.
long as we're not sleeping through it, as long as we're trying, this one's not bad. Okay? There's an or option here if you prefer. If you don't like the fact that David picked for us to use 2, 4, could you pick to use 3, 1 instead? You could. You could have said y minus 1 equals 3 times x minus 3. You have to use the slope, and then you can use either point.
Wait, I was doing this stuff earlier.
What?
It seemed like I was doing this on the homework. Or something like this.
You would have been doing it with slope intercept. Where you have to have, excuse me. Yeah, so we had to have the y-intercept at slope. Okay,
Yeah.
bottom piece. Let's get through at least one of these.
Okay, so it's gonna be,
hold on.
X,
Stop.
She said hold, or she said.
You're just rambling out junk. Please stop, okay?
okay, that's
Let's start by reading the directions, please. Because we haven't even looked at the directions. Write the equation in
slope.
point slope form of the line that passes through the given points. That should say points. Then write the equation in slope intercept form. So we actually have two pieces to go here. We have to do point slope, and then I forgot. Do they do slope intercept form in homework here?
No.
You don't know. You haven't looked at the homework for tonight.
I was decent in the last.
Last night you had slope intercept. That's what homework was all about, was slope intercept. So, okay. Now, here's the deal, guys. Whether it be point slope form, whether it be slope intercept form, whether it be yesterday's form or today's form, both forms require us to know what?
Slope intercept. Slope height is slope form. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's confused.
Slope intercept form and point slope form. What's the one thing they both have to know that we've used yesterday and today?
Slope.
We have to know slope, yes? So how do I find slope?
X.
We could make a graph, but I'm not going to make a graph unnecessarily. So if you go back to Friday, we learned you could do rise over run with a graph, or we learned you can do Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
I remember doing that.
Yeah, we did slope on Friday with y minus y over x minus x.
I'm talking about Rogers.
Okay, well, yeah, you definitely would have done it in her class. So remember, in order to pair x, y, x, y. Okay. What are my y values? I'm going to subtract. My y's are 4, negative 2. So I'm going to say 4 minus negative 2. We've done this the last 2 lessons.
You can't hear that.
Huh?
You have to addition.
We'll come back and do the math here in a moment. If on top I do 4 minus negative 2, what must I do on bottom?
2, negative
2
minus
2 minus negative 1. What is 4 minus negative 2?
4, 2.
Minus negative tells us to add, and 4 plus 2 becomes 6. 2 minus negative 1. And what is 6 divided by 3?
3.
No.
2.
2. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we now know our slope is 2. Okay. Which point do you guys want to use? We can use this point, or we can use this point.
Yes. What? Yeah, point. The right
Do you want to use the one with the negatives, or you want to use the one with slightly bigger numbers that doesn't have negatives?
Yes. 2 4s. You guys in here, yes.
Okay. We're going to use 2, 4, and we're going to use slope is 2. And we're going to write point slope form. Point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y minus, what's my y value? You guys kept saying yes. Someone finally kind of picked one, so I circled it and went with it.
Right.
Okay. Y minus, what's the y coordinate here?
4.
4. So y minus 4 equals m. What's m?
2.
Slope of 2 times x minus, what's my x coordinate? 2. Okay, guys. That right there is point slope form. Now, the directions here also ask for slope-intercept form. If we have to go to slope-intercept form, that is y equals mx plus b. And there's 2 steps. We have to get y by itself. But before we get y by itself, how do I move the parentheses? We take the 2 and what's this 2? It's out in front of the parentheses. So we're taking it and we're going to multiply it,
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
distribute.
I was gonna say that, but then I didn't feel like that was right, so I don't understand that one.
So we've got y minus 4. 2 times x is 2x minus 2 times 2, 4. How do I get y by itself? If it's y minus 4, how do I move a minus 4? We add 4. If I add 4 on the left, we add 4 on the right. And we add 4 here. Minus 4 plus 4 cancels, and we have?
So y equals 0.
Y equals, not 0, don't forget 2x. What's minus 4 plus 4? That part's 0. But the other part we still have is y equals 2x. This is your slope-intercept form. Over here was your point-slope form. Okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to have time to get through the next one. It's the same type thing. Okay? Key is you guys have to log in and do the homework.
Q's okay.
So, your homework is in Math Excel, of course. Lesson 5.4 in Math Excel.
Trojan, please part of the instructions for your afternoon announcement. Simply input the